I'm terrible at accents. Yes, I get it.
Yeah, kind of bad, but
I can make voices all day long. Different voices.
yeah, like inhaling the fuck out of yourself while like talking at the same time.
What?
Yeah, like that.
You mean like this?
Yeah. Jesus. You're gonna make yourself suffocate.
And there was that weird, that other voice I was doing the other day. I don't know how to describe it. Cole described it as a jank-ass Bill Cosby interview.
Oh, when you're like touching like the back of your mouth with your tongue or something.
Basically, it's like I was speaking from my uvula, but like with lockjaw.
That sounds really uncomfortable.
It is. After it starts to hurt, like quickly.
You know, that was basically me when I do that Louis Armstrong impersonations. And before, my throat would be killing me every time. But like I've done it so many times, like I've gotten used to it now. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing though.
Yeah, you train your voice that way it doesn't get hurt.
I guess that's true. That's true. Hi, welcome to episode 20.
20, the big 20.
Of the Leftover Fruit Podcast. I really need to take a shit.
But you just took a shower.
But I took a shower.
Oh, your day's gonna be ruined.
Yeah. And I'm off to a bad start.
Yeah, I mean that's.
You know, you have those moments when you're in the shower, you already got shampoo on, and then right out of nowhere, you just get that feeling. You're like, I really need to.
You know what I do? You know what I do?
So I get out of the shower and I'm just plopping there in my seat and just like staring down in disappointment. I'm just going,
yeah. I do that too. If you gotta, if you wait to take a shit till after you're done with the shower, you might as well just take another shower
because you got some nasty like toilet paper.
There's
like nasty shit.
Some residue.
There. Yeah, that residue.
A little
back
bit
there.
of the poopy fecal matter.
Yeah,
sitting on that beho.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it sucks. No one like I'm telling you, one of the worst sensations on the planet is sitting on a toilet seat with a wet ass.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
You might slip and fall.
Dude, yeah, your butt's sliding around. You can't. I mean, I'm telling you, you can't tell where the poop's gonna go. It's just.
It's like you're aiming a cannon at another pirate ship, but your poop deck is just literally covered in.
All your flint's wet.
Yeah. Or as a wise person says, I wish I had a roommate that would call me his roomatey, and we would sail the 7 seas and plunder each other's booty. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of cum. It's a pirate's life for me.
Fuck, I want to meet that girl now. She sounds wonderful.
She's fantastic in many ways. Oh my god.
Oh, that's great. What's even better is the fucking photos she made and sent to you before that.
Yeah, Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That was great. We did a little detective work and found out you're the reason why she had that photo.
Well, I wouldn't really say we did a little detective work because I asked her and then she just sent me the picture
that's
where it was
detective
on.
Work.
We didn't do shit. You just watched Broadchurch.
Exactly. But see, it imbued us with the spirit
of what? Detectives. Of who killed Danny?
Of detectives.
And like we're at episode 7 and we still don't know who killed Danny.
I told you the whole season's gonna be who killed Danny. There's 2 seasons. Maybe the next season's who killed Danny.
Jesus.
I don't know. It's our first time.
Well, then again, it's kind of like the X-Files because we will never know.
Yeah, the X-Files was like one story an episode though.
Yeah, it's like where are the aliens? Where are they at though? They're out there.
It wasn't always aliens. Sometimes it was aliens. Sometimes it was like werewolves and shit. X-Files was cool. I started watching X-Files is on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on it. Started watching some X-Files. That's good shit.
Oh, I bet.
I fucking David Duchovny. He's awesome.
You'd say you would say, oh, I would let David to cover me.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Get it? David to cover me.
I
It's
guess
beautiful.
that doesn't inherently insinuate sexual contact. Just the fact that he's on you. It could just be like he's
Okay,
a blanket.
you would say David to come or me. It's a pirate's life for me.
Fuck.
See, we're off to a really great start.
We are.
Okay, so last Sunday, I woke up at 6 in the morning.
We woke up at 6 in the morning.
Okay, we woke up at 6 in the morning. I get a text at probably 6:15 from Trevor saying, "All right, I'm on my way." And I just stare outside. I just look at the background. I look at that beautiful skyline of LA, and I'm like, "Fuck!" It is 6 in the morning.
It was a little earlier than that. I actually left the house at 6:03. I remember looking. I'm like, oh, it took me 3 minutes to get ready. That's a new record.
How the fuck? No, it takes me at least 30 minutes.
No, I left at 6:03.
Jeez.
I was walking. It takes like almost 30 minutes to walk here.
But fuck, 6:03?
Yeah.
God damn. Anyways,
I woke up at 6, left at 6:03. I literally woke up, got dressed, left.
I woke up, looked outside, kind of just went back to bed, stared at the ceiling for like a good 10 minutes and say, yeah, I think it's time. I'm not going to get that Switch if I keep doing this.
But we did get that Switch.
But after 3 hours of waiting, we ended up getting that Switch.
Both of us.
Both of us got us Nintendo Switch. Finally.
It's Nintendo niche.
Us Nintendo niche. Finally.
Nintendo.
Nintendo Snitch. We finally got one. And we both got Breath of the Wild because that's literally the only game anybody would play right now.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to be like that idiot and be like, oh, I like playing Bomberman. I was excited for it too, though.
Is it supposedly pretty bad? I don't know.
Yeah, like the multiplayer, it's a bit lackluster in the multiplayer factory, so to speak, compared to the one on the GameCube, though. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But the point of the story, other than the fact that we got our hands on some Switches, the leftover fruit boys got themselves some Switches.
Yep,
and I got a cat in my arms.
We played Breath of the Wild, and we want to give you guys a hands-on experience of what we've been dealing with.
So how far are you? Because I feel like I'm farther than you.
You are definitely farther than me because I have not reached any of the
Divine Beasts.
For one of the 4 Divine Beasts. I'm still looking. I'm like contemplating whether to go. I should go to this one or the one on the other side. I can't fucking do it, man.
Earlier today, I finished my second one. I've taken down 2 Divine Beasts.
I have not taken a single Divine Beast. I'm still trying to find my way to the first one.
I just stumbled across the first one, like because it's open world. I was literally just exploring. I was going through the areas because I wanted to hit up all the towers so I could unlock the map. And I went to the Zora area, and they were like, "Hey, we're looking for a Hylian." I'm like, "That's a weird thing to be looking for, but what's up?" And they're like, "We need you to save us." I'm like, "Don't know why it needed to be a Hylian to save you, but okay." And then they're like, "Boom, Divine Beast." I'm like, "Hey, I need to fuck with those things, so might as well do it."
Oh, look, I have like all my weapons are losing durability. Oh no, I have no weapons. Oh, I should probably use an arrow. Oh no, I don't have any fucking arrows. Oh no, my fucking my bow and arrow is broken.
That's bullshit. Like
I hate
the
that
bow
shit.
and arrow breaking. I thought when I first saw footage of this, I didn't know that the bow and arrow broke. I thought that you could just get better bows and arrows, and they would always have 100% durability. You know, only thing you had to worry about was arrows.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Bow breaks. Bows break pretty damn quickly. Just like everything in this game. There's some things that don't break as quickly, but the thing is, I think they still break quickly. It's just they don't break as quickly as other things, so it feels like they last a long time.
Oh, great.
There's other weapons you get for stuff like that, like special ones that you get from people after like doing a Divine Beast and stuff. Like I got a spear for doing the Zora ones, and that one's lasted me since doing it. Like it hasn't even said it's low durability yet. Mm-hmm. What's up, cat? My main Get your paws off me. My main qualm with it is I'm really digging it. I'm really enjoying it. The controller, when the Switch, the Joy-Con controllers are inside the little weird boxy controller that it comes with, doesn't feel too bad in my hand. I kind of hold it like this. I don't hold it like I would a normal controller. I kind of have this like claw grip on the back, and it feels fine. So everything's been going good. It's been running fine for me on my television. Like people are saying, oh, like Breath of the Wild runs better in handheld
than on the TV itself.
And I'm, you know what? I
see no difference, honestly.
The only difference I see is graphic wise, because the handheld, the screen of the Switch itself is so much smaller than my TV. Yeah. So obviously it looks exactly. It looks clearer. It looks clearer on the little screen than on my TV, which is many times bigger. Yeah. So yeah, I see the fuzziness around the textures and stuff like that on the TV, but I don't really care. When it comes to it running, I haven't experienced any slowdown, like frame rate wise or anything like that. Be careful with those. If you put them on the wrong one,
I know
it's gonna lock.
I'm such an idiot. The day before we bought the Switch.
Yep.
I fucking bought one of these when I assumed that there's gonna be two inside one of them, because I assumed that we weren't gonna have these.
No, it comes
in the box.
Comes with two.
I did not fucking know that.
You bought an extra one.
So now I have 3 of these. And the third one's not even going to be used.
That's the first thing I thought when I opened it out of the box. I'm like, haha, Bruce bought another one of these.
Yeah. So I looked at it, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I have yet to use them.
I've used it once just to see how it feels, and...
Does it feel any better?
Well, it feels like I have more grip.
Oh, it's for when you have to do it sideways and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for, like, better grip for the L and R buttons on here.
Yeah, because I've been... I've only been using the controller. For those who don't know what we're talking about the little things that have the wrist strips that slide onto the.
Talking about the Joy-Con
Joy-Cons.
Grips.
Yeah, the Joy-Con grips. Yeah, whatever. Those things. I've only ever used mine in the controller except for once earlier today. I was like, what would it feel like if I was playing Zelda with just each Joy-Con in my hand? I didn't use those little things, and I was just going like that. It felt fine.
Yeah.
It admittedly felt kind of cool. I was like, hey.
Kind of cool.
Why would they sell those things in single packs?
Yeah.
When they have to go on certain sides. So you have to buy a right one and buy a left one separately. Why not just a pack with both? Nintendo is trying to nickel and dime the fuck out of Switch owners.
Oh, of course.
Like, the amount of peripherals, licensed peripherals, available this early in the Switch being out is insanity.
Oh, yeah.
Insanity.
Like, we finished watching the Nintendo Direct yesterday, and they announced...
I'm only excited for Splatoon 2.
I know, I am too, but when they were talking about extra hardware stuff, and they said, "Oh, we now have a new color coming out. We're getting a neon yellow." I'm like,
neon
really?
Yellow.
Out of every color that you can think of, why the fuck did you use neon yellow?
I have no clue.
That's so stupid. Oh my goodness.
I love that. My phone takes the chance. Like, it has one alert. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go turn off thing. And that's when it sends all the alerts at me.
You're like, oh, great.
Motherfucker. And yeah, but the other peripheral, they're selling the docks now.
Yeah. For a limited time.
No, it was limited stock.
It was limited quantity.
Everything in this has been limited quantity so far.
Exactly. And I looked up the pricing for the dock.
How much is it?
It's $90.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Nintendo.
$90.
I was told that the dock was not that great a quality before getting it, and
I would not spend $90.
Well, yeah,
on
but the thing
dock.
is, when I actually got a Switch, I was like, oh, well, this dock isn't as bad as I thought it would be. People were making it being like it'd be super light. It's got a little bit of heft to it. Yeah, it's just plastic, but, it's not as low quality as I had feared. But I'm not going to drop half the fucking like almost half the fucking console value on a stupid little piece of plastic that's got a 2x2 fucking circuit board stuck in it that just sends the fucking video signal out to a TV.
Yeah.
Like, or and also can charge your fucking Switch.
Yeah, and those Joy-Con things.
I mean, this sounds like I'm enjoying my Switch. Don't get me wrong. I'm having fun with my Switch.
Oh, I'm having fun with it too.
Yeah, like I you know what? I'm really enjoying it. Even I've only played with it in handheld mode like once. Twice. One actually it was an extension the first time. I decided to play it while pooping.
Yeah, ooh, very invigorating.
That's to be able to play Zelda while taking a shit. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah. And then after that, I was understandably exhausted from pooping, and decided I'm going to lay in my bed while playing my Switch.
Oh,
and this is what I did. I propped a couple pillows under my chin. I laid on my stomach, and I just
started playing.
Plays the Switch while laying in bed. It was nice. It was a nice experience. I'm enjoying the Switch, and then Cody had to send me a message saying he's talking about how people on Reddit are saying that if you play with your Switch almost exclusively in dock mode, that the heat is bending the Switch. And I was like, well, fuck. I play exclusively in dock mode. This sucks. So I go to the Red, and he links it to me. And that's what the original people were like, oh, it must be heat. Because my Switch gets really hot when it plays. By the way, have you noticed your Switch getting hot by playing Battle Mode? Because after reading that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if my Switch gets hot. So after a couple hours of playing, I just felt my Switch didn't feel hot.
I mean, there was like a little fan on top.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just like to feel like the breeze on my face because just fuck
you
it,
just
why
hold
not?
it to your
yeah, I'm just like this, and I'm like, huh.
All right.
And yesterday when I was playing it, when I was playing it,
yeah,
I felt like a little warm breeze coming out.
Yeah,
which it's a given since it's playing a video game,
and it wasn't like scalding hot, right? It wasn't troublesomely.
No, it wasn't
warm.
like I was dunking my face into like I was going to say a bowl of hot air because that wouldn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, so I want to say that if your Switch is getting hot, like worryingly hot while playing Breath of the Wild, it might be, you might have a defective Switch.
Yeah, you might.
And yeah, people were thinking like, oh, that's like right where the copper cooling wire is and stuff. So it has to be the heat warping it. And then another guy's like, well, no, it's not. The heat wouldn't warp it. There's a pretty sturdy sheet of metal in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably came like that. You just didn't realize till now, and it's most likely a problem with the injection molded plastic that makes out the outer shell of the Switch. So I didn't know what to believe, and people were saying like, oh, after looking at this post, I went to look at mine, and yep, there's a slight bend or other. And people like, well, how long have you...
Oh, no, there's a bend.
How long have
it's you been... bending like Beckham. What do I do?
And then people were commenting on that, like, oh, but how long have you been playing? Like, how many hours of Breath of the Wild have you put into your game? Like, oh, I've only been playing for about 10 hours, and I can see a noticeable bend in my Switch. And then other people were like, I've played 120 hours, no bend in mine. And stuff like that.
I played it for 5 minutes, and it started bending like Beckham.
And I think I've put in more hours than those people who had bends were saying. Mm-hmm. So, and mine is still perfectly fine. I don't notice any bend in mine. So I think it's not a console-wide problem. It's just
maybe people who live in like Arizona or Texas.
Like hot, humid areas.
It's extensively hot, and you know what? That's your fault for living in Arizona or Texas. Unless you were born there, then you really had no choice.
And that might also be a thing. Could be a heat problem, but just because the area that I have my Switch is very cool, it's always cool, irregardless of the temperature outside. It's got like it's like climate controlled without needing it.
Yeah.
So. My Switch might be in like the perfect area to keep it working optimally. I keep saying the word wrong, even when I'm trying to Don't walk on the
cat. You are in the danger zone. Okay, speaking of Nintendo, there was another thing that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Remember the NES Classic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where no one could get a hold of it, and then the wires were so ridiculously short.
Here's a funny story about that happened today.
Yeah, what's up?
They stopped producing them.
What?
Yeah. They stopped producing the NES Classic.
Well, that's going to drive the price up.
Yeah, so congratulations to the 10 of you who probably had a chance to
own
get
one.
that and the controller that fucking went out of stock day one.
My boss got it. My boss managed to get it.
And he can freaking sell it for
We
like
were,
quadruple the price, and people will buy it.
We were in the back of the shop just playing NES. Like, we were taking turns playing Mega Man. And every time you died, you had to hand off to someone else.
Oh my god.
It was great. It was a great time sitting in the back of the shop after everything's closed and just playing.
Just playing
Mega Man, dude. All the employees just passing off a single fucking
controller that's extremely short.
Yeah, we had to sit pretty close.
Oh my god. Yeah, when I read that, I'm like, really? It's only been like what? Less than 6 months?
Yeah.
Since its release? Like, why the fuck did they stop producing it?
I don't know. What Nintendo's having some real stock issues. Not stocks as in like
the stock market,
but stocks as in like physical copies of their products. They're having some major problems. I don't know what's going on, whether it be a manufacturing issue or their distributors are out of whack or some bullshit. But
you need to get that shit in check.
Yeah, they're having some problems getting their product to stores and to their customers.
Next thing you know, in a couple months, we're not making any more Switches.
Oh, could you imagine?
That would be insane.
I would.
Insane.
But if they did that, then no one would be making games for it because there'd be no point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, which means as soon as they did that, I would finish playing, like getting all the enjoyment I could out of Breath of the Wild, and I would sell it. I would sell it for a lot more than
because like there's no point in having the Switch anymore.
Yeah, if they stop making it, no one's gonna make games, and they're not gonna stop making it. I mean,
yeah,
it's their new console. They're just. I don't know. I don't know why it's taking them so long to get. Like, there comes a point where they need to stop. This whole time I've been feeling like a good point of this is artificially low numbers. Like they're purposefully doing this to make it seem like everyone wants it. We get it, fucking Nintendo. Well, the thing is, I originally thought that. I don't think they're still doing that, because if they did, then fuck you, Nintendo. We get it. People wanted the Switch. We get it. Stop fucking with the numbers and just start producing it now. It's been how long since the official release?
Of what?
Of the Switch.
It came out March 3rd, so it's been a month.
So it's been a month. Okay. After a month, we get it. There's a demand. Start producing it. No, but it's gotten to the point where I think that maybe they're actually having problems manufacturing them.
Like, there was a GIF that they posted on their Twitter page of Mario and Luigi, like, slowly putting, like, Nintendo Switches in, like, packages. And I'm like, wow, no wonder it's taking so fucking long. Only these two assholes are doing the shipping and packaging. Imagine how much
it must suck to be a Nintendo licensed character if they have you work in the assembly lines.
All right, you're gonna be in the games and you're gonna be fucking working at the assembly lines. You do the packing, Mario. Luigi, you do the shipping. I don't give a shit.
Yoshi licks the stamps and puts them on the packages.
Yeah, and Toad just being annoying.
No, what are you talking? Toad's the foreman. The foreman. Like, he's sitting up there, like, you see just the camera pans in on the back of a swivel leather chair, swivels around, he's in a suit with sunglasses, a mustache, and smoking a cigar.
Oh my
god.
That's
Toad.
That's Toad. Apparently he's the top dog.
He's the boss.
Wow.
While Daisy and Peach and Zelda and all them, they're the bikini girl calendar, like, promotional girls.
And Bowser's the dumpster baby in the back.
Oh, that or he's the sleazy, like, second in command of the foreman. Like, he's the one.
He's the janitor.
No
one gives a shit about Bowser.
What about people like this What about Sonic? Sonic's still owned by Sega, but he only appears on. He doesn't only appear. You get some stuff on Sony with like Sonic stuff.
Yeah, like Sonic Mania and Sonic Force.
So he's managed to escape the sweatshop. He's not.
Yeah, I mean they did make a deal with Nintendo to make some like exclusive Sonic games on there and shit. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I was a little like the Nintendo Direct showed those 2 Sonic games, and the 3D one, not interested in one. If it's
Sonic
3D,
Forces, yeah,
it's gonna suck.
I mean, no, Sonic Generations was pretty good. I liked it.
I'm very fearful of trusting a 3D Sonic, but the other one.
Oh, Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania.
The thing is, like, it's not even being made by Team Sonic. It's made by a different company. All the Sega's doing is just publishing it. That's it.
Fuck. Now I'm not as excited because.
I mean, that shouldn't change your opinion because Sonic Mania does look fun, but just because it's made by a different company that Sega's just publishing it doesn't mean
they
like
try to fuck it up because I know they're making. Not trying to fuck it up. That's they're not malevolent, but will they fuck it up though? Because they've got. It's not just a remake of.
No, it's like
the old game. It's its own game. It's got its own levels. It does have some old levels put back in.
Yeah.
But it's its own game for the most part. So are they gonna do it well? Is what I'm saying. Like, is it gonna feel like the old Sega Genesis
type of feel? I don't know. That's only one way to find out.
I love the Sega Genesis, by the way.
The collector's edition of it looks pretty cool, though.
There's a Sega Collector's Edition coming?
No, there's a Sonic Mania Collector's Edition.
Oh, okay.
It looks pretty cool. I mean, there's no physical disc. It's just like a download code, but it's like on a collectible card, and it comes with like a cartridge, and it comes with like a golden ring from Sonic.
Is the ring like that big?
Yeah, it's like that big. It's not like a giant fucking ring.
Give me one like this big, like
a steering wheel.
The size of a steering wheel, exactly.
You kidding me? That's weird. I wouldn't even know where to put it. Like, I don't even know where to put the Persona 5 shit.
If you look at it from a size standpoint, that tiny ring is probably about the size it is relative to an actual hedgehog.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's
hey.
actual. It's to scale.
Yeah, right.
A 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, and another thing from Sega, they showed more info on Yakuza Kiwami, the remake of 1.
Yeah.
Oh man, it looks so good. It looks amazing.
That's coming to PS4, right?
Yeah. They showed the look of both the Steelbook version and the regular standard pleb version, and it looks nice. But what I'm really amazed about is the pricing of it.
What is it?
It is so cheap. If you have Prime, it's only $23.99
to get a collector's edition.
Just to get the Steelbook.
Oh, just not the.
There's
game?
no collector's edition. It's just the standard copy and then a Steelbook.
Well, does the Steelbook have the game in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, just 23. Ooh.
It's $23.99 on Amazon if you have Prime.
That's a good way to sell a lot of.
I feel bad. It feels like I'm stealing from them. That is dirt cheap.
Nah, dude. All they did was
$30.
All they did was port the old one to the new one.
It's not ported.
They
redid everything from the ground up.
Well, then fucking
it's
awesome,
a PS2.
Sega.
I'm like, holy shit.
Good for you, Sega.
That is awesome.
Like, finally, because they saw that Yakuza
Zero did really good in the West.
People liked it.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not
amazing.
just a fringe thing. It's generally considered to be a good game.
Yeah.
And so they saw that, like, okay, good. Finally, a company that's like, Sega. I'm not going to say they've pulled their heads out of their asses completely, but
they're slowly inching their head out of their ass.
They've applied the butter and they're slowly pulling.
Yeah.
But yeah, they saw, okay, people really liked Yakuza 0. It sold more than we probably thought it would.
Yeah.
So the next game, chronologically, is the original Yakuza.
Yeah.
Let's release the original Yakuza.
Let's remaster that bad boy.
So what we going to price it at? We're just going to sell it at full game? You know what? Let's be human beings for once. $23.
$23
for the Steelbook.
Yeah, $23.99 on Prime. Regular pricing, $30. $30.
How much is the normal copy?
Same price.
Oh, so
There's literally you
really
can
no
you
difference.
either pay the same price for a regular copy or just
Get
one
the
with a steelbook. Get the steelbook.
So that's
It looks nice.
that's the half price game. It's a they and it's not just a port. They redid. Was it just a remaster or redone?
It was redone. Like they re-recorded all the lines from Yakuza 1 from the Japanese
touched
one.
up the fighting system and
Like they touched up that stuff and they redid the dialogue. So like it wouldn't sound shitty. Like they
and they're only charging. They're charging $30.
Yeah, $30 only for that game. Fucking bravo, man.
Way to go, Sega.
That is amazing.
Way to go.
And
That's some respect.
the even better part is that if, like they were just saying,
They're
if,
gonna make their money on
like,
it, by the way.
oh yeah, absolutely. Like if this does really well, like with Zero, they are thinking about remaking 2 and then porting 3, 4, and 5. Since
I was
they're-
gonna say,
since they're
you
PS3
just bring
titles.
the entire.
Yeah. If
PS4.
it's successful, they might do that, and I want them to do that.
They should.
Okay, they really need to.
They should. They should do it, and I think they will because people really like Yakuza 0, but it's now I see that's where they get it. They're like, okay, people like 0, let's redo 1, give them 1. If they like that, we'll redo 2.
And if they
give
like
them
that, we won't redo
We won't
3, 4, and
redo
5,
anything.
but we'll port it.
2. They'll be hooked at that point, like a crack dealer. We'll just
Yeah.
port the other ones.
Yeah, give them a little taste here and there, and then they'll want
So-
the whole honey. The whole
Yeah,
jar.
exactly. So I congratulate that they actually saw that. Actually, I shouldn't. Anyone could see Yakuza 0 did well.
Yeah,
It got great scores. People really liked it. I don't think I ever really saw any bad press or bad reviews from people about it.
like I just
I
can't
saw
believe.
mediocre ones, but
Yeah, it's like how the hell can one game go from something really serious in the main storyline, and if you do some sub story, it just turns into really fucking wacky.
yeah,
It's amazing.
Beautiful. It's so great.
Like you combine so many different things into one, and they killed it.
And the thing is, they do such a great. I don't know how because it marries so well together. It's
Yeah.
literally like It's outside of the main story. It's this wacky fucking. Well, no, just to make a more impact, I'll start the other way. The main story is this really great, serious Yakuza like crime drama.
Yeah.
That
we
you would
need to
find.
find this real estate agent that's fucking us over, and then while you're doing that, you stop by and you see a dominatrix not really doing her job, so you teach her how to be more submissive.
Yeah, not submissive, dominating.
Yeah, you need to teach her how to be more dominant.
Yeah, exactly. So the main story is a really great Yakuza crime story
really serious.
on par with anything you'd see from like Beat Takeshi. Like,
yeah,
it's
and
like
not
on par,
only that,
tones, quality. It's right there.
Not only that, but Beat Takeshi is going to be in Yakuza 6.
Uh-huh.
It sucks that it's coming out in 2018 here.
Yeah.
Even though it's been out in Japan for like more than like 5 months.
Well, then you shouldn't say that he's going to be. He's already in 6. We just
But just the fact that it takes so long to translate that shit and release it to the West, like almost 2 years later, is just. It's painstakingly long.
Yeah.
I now finally understand the true Yakuza fans' pain when you'd have to wait so fucking long just to get a Yakuza game in the West.
Yakuza was great. There's everything about it I enjoyed. Yeah, that was just great, and I like the fact that Sega's bringing it. I was going to say that I shouldn't give them so much commendations. They're acting like a company. Mm-hmm. Because they saw a way to make money. They saw an opening for profits, and that opening was people wanting the Yakuzas brought to PS4.
Another thing
so
that
they did that.
that raised an eyebrow of mine is that you know that Shenmue 3 is not going to be published by Sega because it was a Kickstarter. Mm-hmm. Okay, they
I thought Sega was the one who put on the quick Kickstarter.
No, like they did not own they didn't own the rights to the Shenmue name, but they rebought the name of Shenmue, and people are speculating that they might do an HD, like I don't know if it's like a port or a remake of 1 and 2.
So it's okay. So
I don't know. Like I don't know if this is actually true.
Well, let me get this straight. So the original creators. You're saying the original creators of Shenmue were the ones who put on the Kickstarter. But see, I don't.
But this wasn't like.
There's no way that how did they get the go ahead to be on the fucking stage in E3 and announce the Kickstarter and the game without Sega?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if Sega still own the rights to the Shenmue name, because it's been so long since the second one came out. It's not like they have lifetime like grabs to the Shenmue name in general.
And things expire eventually.
Yeah. So I'm probably thinking it already expired. They weren't even planning on making another Shenmue game, and I'm guessing like, hey, this Kickstarter thing, it can be pretty successful sometimes. Lately, not as much. But why don't we make a deal with Sony and say, let's start a Kickstarter campaign to make a third one?
Well, the thing is, another reason why I feel like there had to have been an actual developer still backing them is because several different game companies have done the Kickstarter thing. They never kickstart, like all the funds they get from the Kickstarter aren't the only funds that the game has to be made. Like the company is already putting forward the majority of the development funds, but they're just using Kickstarter as a way to, one, have the people already pay for the game before even getting to pre-order the game, but also to gauge interest on people wanting the game. So I feel like Shenmue already had money behind it. The Kickstarter was just
extra funds. So
I don't even fucking care about Shenmue.
I mean, neither do I either. But like, I'm kind of interested now. I want to see if it actually is good, or like, I want to experience constant talking for like the first 2 hours, and then maybe some fighting after.
Yeah, like have you watched Oni Plays' videos on Shenmue?
I have not.
They played it. It's literally the entire game is just walking around the town asking people about just talking to people. That's it. And then fucking wasting money on Gachapon.
Yay.
It is. I was like, this game doesn't look like something I'd like to play.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But that's where Yakuza comes in. It's kind of like Shenmue, but except you get fighting all the time.
I feel like Shenmue 3 was funded so quickly because it was funded like literally before like E3 even ended, before that day ended.
Yeah. Same thing goes for Psychonauts 2 as well. Yeah. Like I said, I don't give a shit about Psychonauts 2.
That's the thing.
I really don't care.
Psychonauts is great.
Yeah, I love the first one, but I'm not really that stoked for the second one.
Yeah, that's true. Like I never really. All I asked for is, you remember when I tweeted?
Yeah, like we just wanted like a full remaster.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
one.
I tweeted at Tim Schafer. So we got a remaster of. We're getting all these remasters. When can we expect a remastered Psychonauts?
And he's probably thinking, you know what's better? Psychonauts 2. And then that's when you respond, I did not fucking ask for that.
Exactly.
Give me a remaster of 1.
Tim Schafer read the tweet and he liked it.
Yeah.
He hit the heart on my tweet, and I felt special for a moment.
Yeah.
Because Tim Schafer liked my tweet. But I took that as like, oh, there might be one in the works. And then I got told, no, we're just making a sequel. I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't really expecting that.
I'll probably play it.
Yeah, I'll play it too, but I'm not going to have too much.
I kind of wanted the first one.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wanted to be able to play.
And PS2 on PS4 doesn't fucking count. All right.
Yeah.
There's no remaster. It's just
exactly. They just released a port. They didn't remaster it. They released a port for the PS4.
God damn it. Speaking of porting, Rockstar has been... They did that a lot with the game Bully.
Yeah, they did.
They ported it on so many freaking consoles.
That's because it's an awesome game.
Recently there was a 10th anniversary to Bully. You'd expect them to probably make a sequel by now, right?
Yeah.
No. Their way of celebrating the 10th anniversary was to fucking port it on the phone.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm like, why?
No,
I don't want to fucking play it on the phone.
Well, the thing is, they might be busy. Like the people who would be making a Bully 2 are currently tied up in the making of a Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that's right.
And
apparently it's coming out later this year.
I love you, Bully, but I like Red Dead Redemption a shit ton more.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption is my jam! I love it. I played so much of that game. The fucking zombie expansions. I killed all the legendary fucking animals.
Oh yeah.
Like, whew. I loved it.
I didn't get to play Red Dead Redemption until like years later because like I went to a Fry's and I just looked at like the random $20 bins.
Yeah.
And then I saw like the combo pack of both Red Dead Redemption and like Undead Nightmare.
Undead Nightmare.
And I'm like, it's only $20. I might as well give it a shot, and I really loved it.
I loved Red Dead Redemption. One of my favorite areas in that game. Oh, it makes me want to play it. One of my favorite. I love, like you said, my favorite genre is horror, right? Mm-hmm. So when you go to that one ghost town in the middle of the night, and you go into the church and there's like blood writing on the fucking pedestal and it's creepy as fuck and it just there's no actual ghosts to be seen, like you don't see ghosts or anything, but you hear creaks, you hear noises, just the overall feel of that ghost town. I loved spending time at night in that ghost town.
And at that moment you're like,
this is awesome. I got a fear boner. Gotta get rid of this fear boner.
I got a phoner.
Yeah, I got a phoner. Let me shoot my fizz.
Wait, no, let me go phoner. Wait, shit. Wrong thing. I didn't actually mean I didn't mean fear boner. Shit.
Fucking I love that part. There was just everything.
The only memory that I had with Red Dead Redemption was that I was about to play. I was looking at the cutscene for that one mission where that one Spanish dude was just banging the chick on the table.
The chick on the table, yeah. The leader of the rebels, yeah.
Yeah. I was playing this back when I lived with my parents.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking bothered me when I was playing that game the whole time.
But they came in right when...
But right when that happened, my dad walks in and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Immediately hit skip and I'm like, alright, let's go play this game. He's like, oh, what are you playing? Oh, Red Dead Redemption.
You're lucky he didn't walk in a little bit later because like when John Marston walks in, she gets all startled and like pulls out, and then she runs by him with tits out and pussy showing. Like
you're like, oh, did I come in a bad time?
Yeah,
that's basically would be my dad. Like, oh, did I come in at a bad time?
Yes, you came in at the worst possible time.
You
Dad.
did. You did come in at a bad time. Why did you have to walk in here when I'm about to see a sex scene? Why? I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Oh.
and that is why I moved out, because I wanted to see sex scenes without getting bothered ever.
Fuck in peace.
I'm starting a movement called #FIP, and it stands for fucking peace.
For all of you who have been oppressed by the presence of other people, when all you've wanted to do is
just
fucking peace, or jack off in peace.
All
Same
right.
thing. Do anything sexually in peace.
There you go. So we're starting a Kickstarter campaign to fucking peace.
To fucking peace. There's no.
Is it gonna work? No. It's probably not gonna get funded at all.
There's no stretch goals.
No stretch goals.
There's nothing. You just give us money so that we can spread the word of you
fucking
enjoying your right to fucking peace.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna start a Patreon. There's no goal.
There's no goal.
There's no milestone.
There's no weekly promise.
Yeah, there's no if you donate $20 a month, we're not gonna do anything.
Just know that your money goes towards the cause of fucking in peace.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it'll give you some clarity, thinking, you know what? Now that I'm spending $20 a month to this ridiculous campaign, I'm gonna try to fucking peace. Spread the word.
It'll take that it'll take the fuzz right off of your palms and put it into your soul.
Yeah.
You get that warm, fuzzy feeling on the inside. Like if you jacked off on the inside.
Yeah, that would be really fucking weird. You have the right to say, wow, I came in myself. And I feel a little weirded out. Just so you know, if you actually have the power to come in yourself, I'd be worried for you, but I'd be amazed. You finally get the right to say, wow, I came in myself.
I'm just imagining someone sitting there all solemn and quiet with the sudden realization, wow, I just came in myself.
And then like a couple friends next to them, they're just laughing and having a good time. Like, what? And then I just came in myself.
He did it in public?
Yeah, and then like he's being serious and he's like raising his voice and you're like, what the fuck you talking about, dude?
I came in myself!
I just came in myself. If any of our friends just say that, I'd be concerned. I'd be like, what? How?
Well, maybe they've got such a large wiener.
Maybe they fucked in peace. Maybe they achieved like
they walk
utter
around
ecstasy
with it plugged in their ass.
Yeah, and out of nowhere they're like, oh,
came in myself.
I just came in myself.
They're just sitting there. You see them get really like their face starts shaking, really red in the face. They're doing the whole Sting tantric thing.
They're just closing their eyes. They're like,
dude, you all right? What
and
happened?
they're like, what happened? It's like, I just came in myself. I concluded in myself.
Oh, such a great conclusion.
Oh, you're gonna pre in yourself.
Well, no, the pre came first. That's the prefix pre.
Wow. The internet's such an interesting place.
That's so fucked.
What were we talking
We were
about?
talking about Red Dead Redemption.
That's right. I was watching a sex scene,
Yeah.
and then my dad walks in.
I can't wait.
Very, very, very bad time. But yes, I am excited for Red Dead Redemption 2. I really hope they actually stick to their damn release window instead of being like, it's going to get delayed. And once it gets delayed, don't make me say, I kind of saw that coming.
So you can be like I was to you with Persona 5, and you can just tell me, Trevor, it's gonna be.
Okay, I'm not gonna be like that. All right, I'm not gonna be like that. That'd be fucked up of me. I mean, I'm hoping that it fucking comes out like in the fall range.
I'm gonna be so happy. I hope it's a good. I love like Red Dead Redemption. It was just great. I never played Red Dead Revolver.
It's more of an arcade-ish type of game.
Yeah,
it's not like deeply embedded into a story.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. I just played so much of it when it came out. I enjoyed all of it.
Mm.
And there's just
I just really hope that they don't fuck up the multiplayer. Like, the online multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, for GTA, it's no longer about GTA 5. It's just GTA Online with constant DLC and like constant like in-game purchasing and shit. I'm hoping that this doesn't happen. That they're gonna focus on the storyline. It's gonna be good, and then they're probably gonna release online multiplayer later, and they're just gonna completely forget about single player DLC and just focus on multiplayer. Yeah,
I'm not as worried about that because I mean I don't have any real qualms with how they focused on Guitar Hero. I was gonna say Guitar Hero. Grand Theft Auto Online because like I really like there is a really great single player game there. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 is a really fun single player game. It's not like it wasn't unfinished. It didn't feel like they cut corners to focus on.
It was online. Good. I really liked it at the time.
It was great. So they gave a full and complete nice single player experience, and then they released their online, which they had already said they wanted people to continue to play it. They didn't want it to be like the previous onlines from like Guitar.
There you go. You really got Guitar Hero on your mind.
Grand Theft Auto 4 or Red Dead Redemption, where people would just eventually stop playing, or it was really just one dimensional. And so they started really focusing on online. They started releasing new content for it, keeping up with it, keeping the community going. So I think they did a good job with how they approached this.
They did. They completely forgot about the main story, the main game, because it's like, okay, everybody's played it already. They probably finished it. Let's just focus on online. They've been doing this for like almost 2 years now.
Yeah, like it's still going.
It's
strong.
still going strong, and it concerns me that they're really trying to hit hard on those in-game purchases. Like,
like purchasing.
They just
stuff.
They just started like releasing more like exotic vehicles in the game.
Yeah,
and it's probably super expensive, and the kid's probably thinking, I don't have that in-game money. Wait, what if I use real money to get enough money to buy this specific car?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the it's what all other MMOs do. They went the straight like MMO route, like the the online game route, where
that's what worries
technically
me.
Everything is available through just playing the game and
But if you want it quicker, use real money. It kind of bothers me, but
again,
what are we gonna do?
I don't have too much problem with that because it comes down to the age of the person playing.
Yeah.
See, like
the main age demographic would probably be nowadays around 14.
Well, I just mean like
to 25.
The opinion on whether or not the being able to buy money is a good thing is really down. Funhouse talked about this a while ago on one of their podcasts, a long while ago, probably was more than a year ago, where I understand why. Yes, the company is obviously it wants to make money, and that's what this buying money, being able to buy in-game money will do. It allow them to buy, get a lot more cash in flow. But for someone who has a job and isn't able just to sit at home all day and play, sometimes I don't want to spend the amount of time required to get all of that money in game, and so I'll throw them $10, $20, and be able to get it because I just don't have the time that I'd be able to commit to being able to do it without shelling out some cash. And I'm fine with that because I've got a job. I can replace that money rather easily. But now when you're a kid and say it's like you got school, but say it's like some break and stuff, like other than hanging with your friends, what are you doing? You're sitting home playing video games.
Yeah.
You've got all the time in the world to get this in-game cash. And
like, what else are you gonna do when you're in summer break by yourself?
Literally,
read?
All you do
yeah, right. What are you, a nerd?
Nerd. Fucking your only responsibilities as a kid, as a boy, during summer break is eat, sleep, jack off, play video games. That's all you do. So that's all you do as a young man in middle school to high school age. That's all you're doing summer break. Hanging with friends sometimes, but mostly that's how your day plans out.
If your parents say it's okay,
yeah.
Unless they're the ones that are like, no. Stay home.
I guess they can be a little upset. They're like, because they don't have access to to their own source of money. Anything they would have to buy, they'd have to do it through their parents. Yeah. So they're like, why can other people just? I have to work for this, and they can just pay money and get the same amount that I work through. It's because I don't have the time, as a 27-year-old man. I don't have the time and luxury to spend 3 days grinding out the amount of money it would take to buy the new fucking car or something. Yeah. You've got it. You can do that, which means it's easier for you to get that shit. If I want to continue to play, or if I want the nice things at the top, I'm going to shell out some money. Why? Because I'm a fucking adult and I can do that. It's my fucking money.
We have the choice.
Yeah.
But my decision is hell no.
Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, it's also it doesn't mean that all adults are paying for money for like in-game currency and stuff like that. Obviously, like some people like you don't want to you don't want to drop the money.
Yeah, I don't want to drop the money to play Final Fantasy 14 online.
Yeah, the thing is,
even though they changed the way now, like, oh, it's free until you're level 30. I don't want to be like, I'm super hooked. You know, I'm gonna shell out like $60 every like what
3 months,
every 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So in a span of 12
it's a
months,
little less than that. It's like 50.
50?
Yeah,
50 every 3 months.
yeah.
So if you combine that to total of you're playing it for a whole year.
Less. I'm not sure. I didn't look at my last transaction.
So let's just say from your perspective, if you're thinking it's $50 every 3 months and you play for a whole year, you're basically shelling out $200 a year just to play Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I mean, I enjoy it.
I mean, as long as you enjoy it, more power to you. But to me, I don't know, man.
That's the same thing. I was there too, but that's the thing. When I was younger, I also was from that standpoint where I was like, I'll never pay a subscription. World of Warcraft, fucking people paying to play their game. There's so many free MMOs that are just as good, and
then they
stuff
usually
like
die. Like,
and then as I got older, you know, I played less MMOs, and then I hit a point where I was like, I haven't played an MMO in a while. I want to try. Oh look, I'm on Steam, and I'm like, oh look, Final Fantasy's got a free.
Free trial.
Yeah, free trial. I'm gonna play that. People have said it's good. I'm gonna play that, and I just really enjoyed it. And I was like, you know what? I could see myself paying for this. I can see myself paying a subscription fee to play this game. Mm-hmm. So I did. I started paying to play the game, and
now everybody is starting to play.
Final Fantasy our entire 14. Friend group plays it, except for you.
Yeah. And Tim.
Tim was thinking about playing it though, but the thing is, he only wanted to play it for this one event item. Mm-hmm. They were having like a promotion with it was like Kamen Rider or some bullshit, and he wanted to get those items, but he realized that he would have had to play the entire game, get a max level character before he could even start getting that item. And he was like, fuck that. So, but Tim was interested in getting it, but only because of an item that he could get it on his character.
One item.
Yeah, but that's Tim. Tim's like that.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 14 anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, all our friends are asking is that you try the free trial. You don't even have to pay. You don't have to continue. Like getting to level 30, that's still some time, and it's level 30 cap. There's many different classes and stuff because you can switch. There's no you pick your class at the beginning and that's all you get to be. Mm-hmm. You switch. You can switch between them all freely. All the top level people are maxing every class and stuff like that. So you can get all the classes to 30. There's a lot of content there for free that you can do. You just wouldn't be able to get basically the jobs and progress for most of the story.
Oh well.
Well, I was saying, that brings up a thing. Like, as an adult with my own source of income,
you have the power to do whatever the hell you want.
I don't feel as keenly as I do as keenly as I did when I was young about paying for games or paying for game services and stuff like that. I'm fine with it now because I've got the money to do it. But as a kid, and where I think this argument stems from, where originally back then this stemmed from talking about whether or not Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer is going to go the way of
GTA Online,
which I actually hope. I can almost guarantee you it is. I can guarantee you Red Dead Redemption's Online is going to be modeled after GTA Online.
Yeah,
and you know what? I'm fine with that. In fact, I played GTA Online for a bit. And I enjoyed my time with it, except for the fact that every motherfucker tries to kill you. Like, if you're just in free roam.
Yeah.
But I would probably play Red Dead Redemption Online even more, because I just enjoy the setting and all that more. But yeah, it comes to a difference of opinion. If you're young, you probably don't want to pay anything more than what you'd normally have to
for a game.
For a game. When you get older, it stops becoming as much of an issue. You know, is that sad that as you get older, you're willing just to pay more for things? Maybe, but you know what? I just don't care. I'm fine. I'll shell out my $35-$50 every 3 months to play Final Fantasy 14 because I enjoy playing it.
I mean, that's you though.
Yeah, like I said, you don't want to do that.
Nah, I don't even have a PC yet.
Yeah, yet.
Yet, but I will soon. And I will actually finally be able to edit shit.
Yes.
And speaking of shit, we're gonna be filming our first travel doc later today.
Yeah. Have we decided on what we're gonna do?
I really want to go to Tokyo Central.
So do I, actually. Let's go get some food and shit.
That'll be a good start.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have... I do want to go to some places, too, but that's not till later. The OC Night Market is coming up soon.
Yeah.
At around, like, late May.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
Yep.
And kind of wanted to do Six Flags, but I know a lot of people are not down for roller coasters because they're like... I'm thinking of some stories where, like, roller coasters would fail. And it's like, shit happens.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with roller coasters. There's some of the crazier ones that I'm still a little trepidatious about, but I'm fine with roller coasters. I've actually never been to Six Flags.
Yeah, I mean, Six Flags is okay. The last time I've been to Six Flags was probably when I was like 19.
Oh,
it's been a while since I last been to Six Flags. You see a bunch of people from like out of state. They're like, wow, you guys got like Six Flags. You have Disneyland. You have Knott's Berry Farm. It must be so great. And it's like,
all right, first off, Knott's.
I haven't been to Knott's Berry Farm in like a few years.
I haven't been there in years.
I haven't been to Disneyland since like last summer, and I got a chance to go in for free because my cousin works there.
I have a pass for that actually, so I can go any time that you want.
And I haven't been to Six Flags in like since I was 19.
Yeah.
Because the drive is so long.
The last time I went to... Well, I've never been to Six Flags, but the last time I went to Knott's Berry Farm was the first year that they did Knott's Scary Farm.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was early teens.
Jesus Christ.
And there were no like mazes and stuff because now Knott's Scary Farm is you walk through the mazes and stuff that are like themed off different stuff. I wanted to go last year. They had Silent Hill and shit. I was like, ooh, that sounds cool.
They had Silent Hill?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They have like all their stuff recently has been like video game inspired horror.
I remembered a couple years back, Six Flags did a collaboration with Capcom and they did like a Resident Evil theme.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool, but I don't want to fucking drive like an hour and a half.
They did Resident Evil, and then Knott's Berry Farm got Silent Hill.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I actually really wanted to go, but I didn't have anyway. No one wanted to go.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't really interested in going to stuff like that.
Yeah.
And here I was.
I'll probably end up punching someone in those mazes. Just letting you know. Like when people jump up at me, bah!
I mean, you're gonna get kicked out really fast, man.
I know. I'll try to. I'd curb the impulse, but
Jesus Christ.
But the last time I was at Knott's Berry Farm was the first year they did Knott's Scary Farm, and I was there for Knott's Scary Farm, and it literally the only thing scary about it was they'd have dudes in masks and knee pads walking around, and they'd run and slide on their knee pads in front of people.
It would start like
sparking.
Like, and then, oh my god! And then some rides are still open.
Exactly. Ghost Rider had a guy with a chainsaw standing on it at one point. That was the scariest thing. The guy like, and you're like, oh, guy with chainsaw. And
oh my god, it's Pee Wee Diddy.
Pee Wee Diddy.
It's Pee Wee Diddy.
But but then it kind of ruined the illusion because. At one point, I was there with my sister and my father, and at one point we were just sitting there in like this main like area, like a bigger like open area, and a lot of people were standing around, and these people had like French fries and were eating French fries, and one of the guys in costumes came up and said, "Can I have a French fry?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And they stuck it in like his mask mouth, and he started skipping away with it in his mouth, like, "I got a French fry!" Like running to his coworkers that were in costume, and he was like, "I got a French fry!" And I was laughing. I was like, "That's great."
I would laugh too and be like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Like all these people like scaring people and stuff. Like it was great just sitting there and watching them scare people. But yeah, all the scary stuff, and then there's the ones dude that's just so happy he got a French fry, and he's not even fully eating it. It's just like flopping out of his mask hole.
Just imagine if it falls. He's like, oh, can I get another? And then they're already gone. They're like, oh,
I would feel bad for him then.
I'd be like, come on, man, let's go get you
Let's go get you some French fries.
I got a bag of French fries, and he's just like,
they're just flying out.
And be like, oh, come on!
I just bought those for you.
He's like, hey, but you bought it for me, so technically they're mine. So I could do whatever I want with it.
Yeah, but eat them. Don't throw them all over the place.
You're not my dad. Can't tell me what to do.
I never knew my dad.
Can't tell me what to do. Oh. Okay, this is a good place to end.
Yeah.
We've already passed the 1 hour mark. So
nice.
I think we've got a lot. We've got a lot to talk about already. So
yeah, we put quite a bit in.
Yeah, but there you go. Hope you guys have a good day.
Yeah.
Good fucking day.
Fucking have a good day or else.
Yeah, I mean, or else don't have a good day. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only or else when it comes to have a good day is you didn't have a good day.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.